We're back with part two. The last time we spoke, we talked about how to communicate when we're having hard conversations. Before even diving into the conversation, I want you to ask yourself, I suggest this, okay? Is this a conversation that I can engage in safely? And if the answer is no, you are not obligated to engage, okay? Okay, let's talk about the spaces you're having hard conversations in. This time, I want to help you figure out whom and where you're even safe to do that. Okay? So, the last time we spoke, we talked about how to communicate. Here are three signs of an unhealthy communication space. Number one, you are editing the truth. So, what do I mean by that? If you feel like you have to edit, revise, flirt a little bit with the truth, but it's not the whole truth, but it's partly the truth, that is survival. That is not safety. Number two, your emotions are dismissed or mocked. So, if you're met with eye rolling, sarcasm, passive aggressive communication, it's not a conversation at that point, it is a shutdown. So that's not the space that you need to be in. That's not safety. Number three, you're confused. You leave the conversation confused. You're in literal confusion. You don't even know what kind of conversation just occurred. You start questioning what you said. If you felt like you were seen or heard, you started feeling like you weren't really sure what was going on in the conversation. It wasn't clear, right? There weren't any clarity, right? If you start to feel doubtful or after you leave the conversation, you feel doubtful, it's time to go. Yeah. You know how like there are certain things you can share with a certain person, and then there are other things that you just would not simply share, right? Because of the reasons that you have or the reasons that you're carrying. Discernment is protection, okay? It's there for a reason. And so if you're in a position where you're experiencing all of those three things, then at that point, you have to acknowledge that your emotional safety is important, okay? I love you. Bye.